Sure, use your relic. Why not?
Sorry, but I must. Think not.
Stop calling him Pegasus Knight, please. Magic Bow. Yeah, that'll be useful. Probably give that to Lethithia. Her magic is really high. I forced her to be an archer. I might as well give her like the good bow, a good magic bow. Leone really hasn't been able to do anything. Neither has Ignatz.
Amazing. Well done.
That's a really good healing skill that Mercedes eventually got. Basically, they can heal anywhere. I was starting to think that maybe that move was only exclusive to Mercedes arms. What is this? What am I looking at here? What is this? Okay, wait here. I'll check out that later. I don't know what that is. Can I hold on. Yeah, give me something else. Sure. Give me a quid. Let's go. Dude, that quit animation looks awesome. They just keep pushing Pegasus Knight over, huh? All right.
No chance. Did it again.
I wonder if you can just like forever get experience if you don't finish this level and just keep cooling Pegasus Knights.
I fought and won.
Ignatz, you are just not gonna be able to do anything, are you? Attack. Silence. Okay. Sure. Hey, I'm here. Oh, that axe actually hit me.
This could turn the tides.
Okay.
There's still
All right.
Just like that. All is going to plan.
Why are these heavy armor unit have Pegasus Knight as their battalion? Hey, dodge this? That's not a dodge. Oh, you burned all of them, you piece of... Okay.
We're prepared for the fire attack. Now we just need to draw the enemy's attention. You can't defeat us with that many soldiers? The Imperial Army is doomed without a capable general. Quiet! Don't think you'll get away with mocking me. Attack! Make sure they never speak again! Now!
What the heck?
A fire attack. The damage is too great. We can't fight anymore. All units retreat. I'll take on our pursuers. Carry away the injured soldiers.
Okay.
If we let them escape, they'll come back to attack later. We have to take them out.
Sure, that's new. That never happens in the any of the other routes. Not any other. This doesn't happen in the Blue Lions. Okay, now my other unit can move, which sucks.
What did you expect? Hard luck. Should have seen that coming.
I'm gonna kill all of them. Hopefully. I won't be able to hit the Pegasus Knight. Hold on. Is there a way I can hit the Pegasus Knight? What's Fallen Star? Okay. Yeah, I can't. I don't think I can. I can hit the Pegasus Knight no matter what. Well, that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, kill him. No, nobody else can move. I really want to kill all of them, so I'm gonna kill this Pegasus Knight and let this general live another turn.
Must lead them well.
Claude. Sure.
For my house. For justice. I will not be defeated.
Give me a quid. That's not a quid. Alright, nobody else can move, so I might as well end it.
Total loss. You can't just return home like this. Teach, look out! They're after your head.
Defeat the enemy commander. Sure. Oh, he healed himself. Awesome. Okay.
Mother, please. I'm so...
Yeah, that's great.
I'll use this power for the greater good.
Those Imperial troops are really something. Looks like we'll face a lot of resistance in the future.
I killed all of them. No survivors.
Phew, nice work. We won without much incident, thanks to all of you.
I don't think the Empire will leave us alone now. What do you plan to do?
I intend to ask the Alliance Lords to share some troops with us to bolster our forces.
I will speak plainly. No matter whom we beseech for reinforcements, our envoys will inevitably pass through Gloucester territory. My father is being cautious not to give the Empire a pretext to intervene. Therefore, he is unlikely to allow even envoys to pass through.
Why not request reinforcements from the kingdom? Dimitri lost his mind, that's why.
I haven't told you yet, teacher. The kingdom isn't in a position to be sending anyone reinforcements. After losing King Lambert during the tragedy of Duster, a regent had been handling its politics. But then, there was a bloody coup. The regent and Prince Dimitri both. Apparently the whole family was killed. All bladed territory, including the kingdom capital, is being ruled by those who are cooperating with the Empire. The kingdom is no more. It's now called the Fargus Dukedom. The vast majority of the former kingdom lords bent a knee to the overwhelming power of the Empire and the dukedom, and now fall under their jurisdiction. Some who formerly held power are continuing to resist, but it will be difficult for them to regain it.
Oh hey, I can think of one person who we can ask for reinforcements. Someone whose territory is really close and who's on good terms with Clyde. Ah, the hero of Daphne, I presume. I've seen her before, and she does seem to be reliable. We were talking about Judith, right? I bet she would lend us a hand.
Oh, I remember her. I seen her in the part 1 and also in the Blue Lion. She seems pretty cool. She seems intimidating. She seems strong. Yeah.
That's right, you've met her once before, Teach. She's a fearsome one-woman army. She did a lot for me, even before I was recognized as the heir to House Regan. I don't like the idea of owing her more than I already do, but given the current situation, sacrifices must be made. I'll reach out to her. As for the rest of you, prepare for our next battle.
Is she playable? Like, Catherine and Shamir?
Hey, Teach. How are you feeling? Does anything feel strange at all?
Nothing in particular.
Good. I still vividly remember you suddenly collapsing and passing out after you went through those changes. But maybe that's not a concern now that you've spent 5 long years napping. Your command bringing my schemes to life. That's just how we fight best.
Any word from Judas?
Not yet, but there's no need to worry. That woman adores me. Once we've bolstered our forces, it'll finally be time to start taking decisive action. But I wonder, do you really think Rhea is still alive?
I don't know. Don't care, and I don't care.
There's no telling. But it's also hard to imagine the death of someone as important as her staying a secret. I wonder where she is and what she's doing.
Do you hope she's alive? I'm gonna ask you if he hopes she's dead.
All I know is that I still have a lot of questions I need to ask her. About the true history of Creststones and Heroes' relics, and the truth behind the legend of Seros and Nemesis. She has secrets. Too many of them for my comfort. Considering the state of the world, it's suspicious. You must be curious about what was done to you and what her plans were for you, right? You never did learn about your mother, did you? None of our doubts will ever be clear unless we hear these answers from Rhea herself. In that sense, I absolutely hope Rhea is still alive. But as far as Fódlan goes, I do wonder what a world without Rhea would look like.
A world without Rhea.
The majority of people in Fódlan believe in the Seros faith that Rhea preaches. That's why they accept the noble system as if it were the only option, and refuse to associate with those who believe in anything else. That closed-minded philosophy is the reason why Fódlan's throat is locked tight. But if you remove the archbishop who strictly advocates that doctrine, that worldview is no longer an absolute. There's room for free thought. The leadership of the church would undoubtedly fall to you, and you would hold the power to change the shape of the faith, of the world. Then, for the first time, people would truly be free to think for themselves. to decide what's right and what's wrong. Honestly, I believe Edelgard is probably hoping to achieve something very similar. But her methods require too much bloodshed. That's not something the world can get behind. Anyway, the best thing we can do is find Rhea and hear what she has to say. Oops. I guess I've been going on for a while now. Sorry about that. You should get some rest.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Pegasus Moon. Valley of Torment.
I remember this from the Blue Line too. Are the fights gonna be the same?
Having repelled the Imperial Vanguard, the Alliance Army requests reinforcements from Judith, head of House Daphno, the governing body in the northwestern regions of Alliance territory.
Yeah, we have about 40 minutes left into the stream. We can probably get through halfway through this month. What's this? I think I can teach 2 classes this month. Yeah, 2 of them.
Not enough left for seconds? I'm barely half full. I can't grow if I can't eat.
How big do you want to get?
Have some good news for my hungry friends. We got a reply from Judith. Mr. Leaderman has called a meeting about it. Hurry up, everyone.
We finally received a reply from Judith. The hero of Daphno has agreed to support us with soldiers and supplies. She's gonna give us food? She really is a hero. Now, regarding where we're going to receive the delivery.
As this is a request from none other than the leader of the Alliance, I wish that I could send troops at once. However, openly marshaling soldiers within my territory could provoke other members of the Alliance. Therefore, I will secretly gather troops in Aelel, the Valley of Torment. Will your group be able to receive the soldiers at this location? From there, it should be safe to return to the monastery by following the border between the Alliance and the Kingdom.
AOL, the Valley of Torment.
Aelel is on the border between Daphno territory and the Kingdom. It'll make sense when we get there, but it's a peculiar region.
I recall there being a scary legend about it.
In any case, if we use that valley, we shouldn't have to worry about being noticed by other Alliance lords.
Aelel, the Valley of Torment.
Alright, the spy. Got it. So, like the first part of the game is basically the same, and the second part so far, like the story is different. But the fight seems to be like the end of the month fight seems to be the same, which is a bit disappointing.
Oh, hey. I've been meaning to speak with you.
What about?
I heard that you've been telling people not to worry so much about my condition. Is that a fact?
I have? I don't remember that. Maybe.
No need to be coy. Thanks for doing that. But I do have one minor concern. You said that I haven't sighed in 5 years? What the heck is that about? Everyone's calling me half-decade happy now. First of all, terrible nickname. Second of all, you weren't even here. Did you just make that up?
Here and there. Okay. Yeah, as long as it's not all the same. It's like you fight Edelgard as Dimitri, as Claude instead of Dimitri. Because the first part of the replaying, the first part is a bit of disappointment, since there's like no change at all. Did you just make that up? Maybe.
Seriously? You think that's okay? It's so frustrating. Fighting the urge to side right now.
I thought it was helping.
Well, the nickname's bogus. I have absolutely sighed in the last 5 years. Wouldn't believe what a hassle it was. Monsters rampaging willy-nilly through Abyss. Thanks to some help from the people underground, no one got hurt. It was a close call. Maybe if you had been there, it wouldn't have been so much trouble.
Me?
Yes, you. You got the sword of the creator. That thing can chop through monsters like nothing.
Is that all?
Are you fishing for compliments now? Fine. You're a good leader. You watch out for all of us. Even when the rest of the world turns and hides from me, I know you've got my back.
That's true.
You make me feel safe. I can be myself. Like I don't have to worry so much about keeping my emotions in check. I felt pretty sad all that time you were gone. I could have left Garreg Mach altogether. But then I started thinking, I might still be alive after all. So I went looking for you. Back to where you'd fallen and all.
You did that for me?
Oh, forget I said anything. Look at me getting all mushy and sincere. How embarrassing. Let's just go back to earlier when I was giving you a hard time.
Don't be embarrassed.
Hey, I can feel embarrassed if I want to. I can feel however I want to feel. Whoa. Did I really just say that? I think that's enough vulnerability for one day. I'll see you around.